Bonjour and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Thank you for joining me for your March tarot reading. This is going to be a tarot reading for the people born under the Empress card, the Hangman card and the World card. And if you do not know what your tarot birth card is, there's a link to all of the videos regarding this in the description box below. I've also reviewed the deck I'm going to be using, so if you're interested in a deck and want to check out the cards, there's a link to the review in the description box below too. So I hope you're all doing well, and as always I have split my deck into three piles. So the major arcana here for the energy of your month, the court cards over there to just see how you're advised to show up, to maximize this energy, and the minor arcana to delve into the message. So as always, please do remember, those are general readings, just take what resonates. So what is the main energy for the people born under the Empress, the Hangman and the World cards for the month of March, please? So your main energy is the Fool. So taking a leap of faith, maybe a brand new beginning. Let's see. Obviously I will go through the cards in depth when they are all out, and let's see what core card you are advised to embody this month. So the advice is to be the Page of Swords. Let's delve into the messages. So what do we need to hear for our highest good, please? So we have the Ace of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Nine of Coins, Four of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy at work that you may not be aware of, we have the Two of Swords. Okay, so I'm not surprised to see the Two of Swords coming up here. And normally I'd start with the energy of the month, but I'm going to mention this first. The Two of Swords is to do with the mental body. So anything to do with, thoughts, ideas, making decisions, knowledge and truths. The Two of Swords talks about being at a crossroad, not making a decision, being in some kind of feeling stuck a little bit, because you may feel that you don't have all of the knowledge that you need in order to make an informed decision. You don't feel secure in making this decision. It may also be that you are guarding or protecting yourself because for whatever reason you've been hurt before, when presenting with a new opportunity or a new relationship, whatever the case may be, and so your guard is up. It may also well be that you are protecting something, a new idea, and you're not ready to let this idea come out into the wild world. So you may be in a status quo, protecting it until it's ready to be hatched, is what I'm hearing. And you have this energy of the Fool. Now the Fool is a beautiful energy of a brand new beginning. Now obviously, with any brand new beginning, there needs to be some kind of leap of faith, okay? We are never guaranteed the outcome of a new opportunity. When a door opens, you don't know what's on the other side. You may catch a glimpse and get an idea of whether it's going to be good or not for you, but there is no such thing as 100% certainty. And so The full energy comes with a certain element of naivety, or a childlike energy, if you will, because children always look at new things with a sense of wonder and awe, because they've not been hurt before, which is why they're always represented in the full card as having very little baggage. And so they would take the leap of faith because they don't know what it's like to be hurt. So when presented with an opportunity, obviously, there is always that element of having to kind of take a leap of faith. And obviously you do you, okay, this is your choice whether you go for it or not. But I was not surprised to see the Two of Swords being here, because with a brand new opportunity, there's going to be an element of, ooh, I need to check what's going on here, you know, some kind of a pause, which is only natural, because as an adult, obviously, you have life experience, you're not like a child. And there is also the fact that because you are born under cards that have number 3 as their ruler, you are interested in the growth, the expansion and evolution and the prospect of it. This is something that you're going to find inherently enticing. And you're advised to embody the traits of the Page of Swords. Now please do remember, obviously no genders attached here. This is just the energy of the card. So the pages, above all, they represent learning, being open to learning and having an interest in learning. They also represent a new direction, because obviously when you start learning, you gain a new skill, and this opens a new door or a new way of thinking, just generally speaking. And obviously they bring about news and messages. But in this position, in the spread, this is really to talk about the necessity to be open to new things and new learning. Swords being the mental realm, as I've explained with the Two of Swords here. This is maybe being inquisitive, researching, in order to get out of this Two of Swords energy, getting more information on whatever this new beginning or opportunity is going to be, is going to make you feel more secure in advancing forward. So there may be a necessity to gain some more knowledge. The other thing I'll say to you is, with the Page of Swords, there may be a necessity to think about it differently, you know, a new way of thinking. This may well be an enterprise that's out of your comfort zone, something that you never thought you would encounter, whether it's a relationship, a person who you never thought you'd be attracted to, but you are, or whether this is, and for some of you it may well be a long time friend, you know, someone you've been friends with for a long time and you never considered them in this way, and suddenly they declared their undying love, or suddenly you realized you had feelings for them when you didn't even know you did. So it could be like that. But if it's to do with business or creative endeavor, anything like that, or your career, you may need to think about the situation differently, and obviously take what resonates, because you're all here for different reasons. Because I can see next to the Fool you've got the Ace of Wands, so there's a brand new opportunity, a brand new door, something that's kind of come up, or will come up if it's not done so in the near past. And it can be a creative outburst, a desire to write a book, for instance, or I don't know, create a YouTube channel or create a new business, or it could be someone that you suddenly feel passionate about. So obviously, you know, take what resonates. And this is supported by the Nine of Coins, which is the ultimate card of independence on a physical level. In other words, because this is the earth energy with the coins, this is talking about getting to that point of abundance and prosperity through your own hard work. This is somebody who's worked really hard but has made a name for themselves, and they're confident because they know they've got it, they don't need someone else, and they know that they've got enough saved up that they can give to other people, whether we're talking finances or even your own time. But the Nine of Coins is a beautiful energy of independence and standing strong on your own 2 feet, because you have made yourself. You are at this level because of you, who you are and how much you invested. And you can see that this opportunity can bring you this situation, which obviously makes it very, very enticing. And with the Three of Cups and the Four of Swords, I can see that this is, you know, a very happy time, because 3 your number, the number of expansion, this time seen with the emotional realm, represents really rejoicing, having something to celebrate. A very happy card, also a card of networking, working well with others, maybe maximizing your contacts if this endeavor has to do with networking, you know, attending social events, that kind of thing. And the Four of Swords, is, it's having a mental stability, because 4 represents strong foundation, stability. If you think about buildings and furniture, generally speaking, they are built in square with 4 strong corners. So the Four of Swords is that mental stability. But the Four of Swords may also represent feeling like you can't get past certain restrictions. And in here, the Three of Cups is your answer. Network, talk to people, socialize, because they will help you work around any restrictions that you may feel are on your way with this new venture. Because this hesitation that you're having here, although you're aware of it or not, or that's coming into the future if the opportunity is not presented itself yet, it's going to come because of restrictions that you may be aware of already, things that could stop this thing from being successful. The answer is in the network of people you have around you. It may also be your support network, you know, friends, your family, or it could just simply be business networks, social groups, that kind of thing. Social media could even be involved in that. And then we have the Five of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Now, the 5 is a disruptive energy that frees you up from the Four of Swords energy. So whereby there was restriction, you then get kind of freed up by this fifth blades that cuts through. So the Five of Swords talks about some kind of a breakthrough, mental breakthrough, an idea that comes in that gets rid of the restrictions that you may have to face, or that you think you're going to have to face. It is, in this respect, positive. However, some people may have something to say about that, because it very often involves you doing things your own way. And people always have something to say about that, okay? You know, opinions are like belly buttons. We all have one. So, you know, when we do things for ourselves and we are decisive about it, some people don't like it. I've always said, just don't listen to the naysayers, okay? Because there's two ways of looking at the Five of Swords. You can look at the Five of Swords in the sense of defeat, and you can look at the other side of the Five of Swords, which is who's benefiting from it, the victor. And this is you. You're going to be the victor. You just, because you were trapped here, and you're going to overcome that. And with the Seven of Wands is that energy that pushes you forward and pushes you and tells you not to stop. Okay, Wands is the fire element. It represents your drive, your willpower, your passion for something. And notice that we go from the 1, so the ace, to the 7. So there's a big progression really fast here in this department. And the Seven of Wands is a card that indicates that you've got the higher ground. It's, you know, you analyzing people's reaction, for instance, and deciding, no, I'm not going to change my mind. This is how I want to do things. This is how I want to run my business. Or this is the person I want to be with. And if you don't like it, well, you know where to go. That kind of thing. It's a very powerful card, because the confidence that you gain from the Seven of Wands comes from analyzing what's happened before. The 7 for me is always self-analysis, reflection. And when we do that, it's empowering, because we gain experience. And the more experience we have, the more confident we are moving forward. And this is where you're going to get that strength, that drive to do things the way you want them to, because you realize that this is the way forward for you. But this will come with being inquisitive, thinking of things differently, gathering data, whatever applies to this situation. I'm going to grab some more messages to close out your reading. So can you give us some more messages to close out this reading, please? So this is going to be a month where, you know, you're going to have to show up strong, is what I would say, you know, willpower. But it's going to be a very, very nice period of growth for you, and it could be a very interesting opportunity, whether it's a relationship or something to do with your career or creative outlet that you're trying to manifest. Right, let's see. Okay, so what do we have? These two are talking to me. So we have, oh wow, the 9 and the 10 of swords. Okay, so mental energy. So we continue to move up the suits, you know, 4, 5, and then you go 9 and 10. So 9 and 10, achievement and then completion in a suit. The 9 of swords represents needing to have courage to face up to the thoughts that are scaring us, you know, whether these are represented by these restrictions that you may feel are going to be on your way if you embrace this new opportunity. For some of you, it's a specific message, I have to say it. If we're talking about a relationship and you're feeling very passionate about somebody, there may be someone from a different culture, and you know for a fact that your family, your friends are going to react negatively, if not albeit maybe a bit surprised. And you're going to feel maybe that at some point long term there's no future for this relationship because you come from different cultural background, for instance. These are the restrictions. The 3 of Cups is saying in this case to open up, to open your heart to this, because it's an energy of happiness and rejoicing, and also of getting enrichment from networking or socializing with other people. But it's going to take willpower and standing your ground and doing things differently. I had to get it out because it's been playing on my mind. Someone needed to hear that. And this comes obviously any other situation, whether I'm talking about a relationship or starting a new business that's completely out of your comfort zone. You know, this is going to come with anxiety. The 9 of Swords is having to face up to those thoughts that haunt us. You know, what if? And I can guarantee you, for every negative scenario that you play in your head, you could come up with a positive one. So it's very important to be aware of this and not to focus on things that are negative, because ultimately we manifest things. We need to be very careful of the power of thoughts. But I see you triumphing over this because you've got the 10 of Swords, which is the ultimate release. This is acceptance. This is what it is, and I'm okay with this. And I can see you being very empowered this month and probably embracing this brand new beginning. Again, you're sovereign of your life. You know, you do you. I'm not telling you what to do. But I can see that you're going to let go of those fears, the apprehension, and you're just going to move on from this. And this is going to be very liberating. As I said right at the beginning, you're advised to embody the qualities of the Page of Swords. It's a new way of thinking, okay? A new way of looking at things, and this will move you away from this 2 of Swords energy, which is kind of stuck, guarded energy, protective energy. So I hope you've enjoyed the journey for the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. As always, I thank you for your time. It's your most precious commodity. I am truly grateful you chose to spend it with me. I wish you a wonderful month, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.